Welcome back. My name is Rudy. You're watching Alpha Investments. Hold on. This is a family-friendly channel. So we got some news. If you guys haven't left living under your rock, so if you haven't heard, Wizards of the West Coast has announced a new mystery product. But there's the kicker. The mystery product is only available in conventions through the Secret Lair. Terrible name, terrible product. And it's a very special product. God, why does that sound familiar? I remember. This is a mystery box. This is a mystery convention box that was only available in conventions until Wizards decided they weren't available in conventions and just sent them to distribution. They got moved around. Back there is my leftover palette of mystery convention 2021. Is that what that says? 2021. Can you guys read that? So these are cases. So I got 2 pallets of mystery convention in the past. I sold the first pallet to patrons. How much should I hose everybody on? If you're a patron below and you're actually still around, what did I sell mystery for? Was it $119? I think I sold these boxes for like $119, these convention specialty boxes to patrons for $119. And I think as of right now, they're down to like $40 and everybody lost. Oh, wait, you know what? Oh, wait, no, the boxes are almost $200 a piece now. These are almost $200. If you're a patron, you'd like to return the... No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you guys. Calm down. Have a little sense of humor in this beautiful world. So the question people are asking me is, Rudy, what do you think about this? And of course, the next question people are asking is, Rudy, do you think Wizards is going to be full of shit and they're going to actually eventually dump them? And then, what's my opinion? Okay, that's a complicated thing. So first, we need to go back a little bit. I've made many videos on this channel over the years talking about the old mystery booster boxes, how I was not a fan. To this day, I'm still not a huge fan of mystery products. I don't like mystery boxes of Magic. I understand that they're a decent product, and the new one actually looks pretty good. It looks fun. I'm just not an overall fan of the mystery, the massive card size. It's just not for me. Now, if you don't know, a long time ago, these convention boxes hit an all-time high of about, God, $500, $600, $700, $750 a box at the high. So the convention boxes were really, really expensive, mostly because the mystery convention boxes have the playtest card slot, whatever. And that was a big deal, and these things were supposed to be super rare and limited and everything. I remember making many videos in 2021, 2022 era, warning people that I do not like mystery boxes, and then I was met with tremendous pushback because people just said, well, Rudy's angry because he can't get his dirty hands on mystery. That's why he hates it, and that's why he doesn't promote it, and because he can't get his mafia cut. That whole kind of narrative was what was going on back then. Friendly reminder, these boxes were incredibly expensive on the open market of TCG Player and eBay. Average sale price for probably 6 to 9 months in a row was between $600 to $700+ a box. It was insane. That's plus tax. So what, $650 to $750 shipped? It was nasty. I remember just, the whole thing was really concerning. And then I had an email come in from a Wizards of the Coast. I had an email come in from myself the other day. In 2022, I had an email come in from myself, and that email was telling me how the employees of myself's company, oh, this is not going well, were having access to getting these boxes as employees in the company store, gift shop, and they were selling them to employees. And when I started hearing about that, I realized that a lot of employees started buying these boxes internally at the company that emails myself. And I realized that the company on the West Coast had a lot of these pallets and boxes left. So then the price started to erode from an all-time high of about $600, $700, $800 a box with tax and shipping, and it started to drop to $300, $400, $500. Now, when Mystery Convention 2021 hit the 300s and then the 250s, I did make a follow-up video a long time ago, 18 months ago, saying that, warning, these boxes are now down 50% from the all-time high, because I started getting patrons asking me questions. is this the time to move into this particular product line? Is this a bottom? Is this, and it was a falling knife situation where if you try to catch the bottom, it's going to cut you on the way down. And unfortunately, I made another video stating that this is still a bad product, and I do not recommend buying mystery convention boxes for $250, $350 a box. Even though a lot of patrons were asking me, well, it's down so much, should we move in? And of course, that video, just like the previous one from many years ago, was really not, it just didn't get received well. And then I kind of took the hint that I should really not cover products like Secret Lair or mystery boxes very often, because it's very difficult to have a conversation because of my position in the card world, and the general comment section and the public isn't really, informed enough to understand how things work. And on the surface, people just say, well, Rudy doesn't like products he can't get his greasy hands on. So fast forward again, 2023, 2024 rolls around. 24, the bull market comes back, Magic stops tanking, the market recovers, things start reinflating. And of course, in the last, what was it? I don't remember how many, was it 6 months ago? Was it the beginning of the year? I get notification from distribution on multiple distributors. Hey, Rudy, would you be interested in mystery convention boxes at like $110, $115 a box? And I said, well, gee golly willikers, Timmy. I said, what is it, boy? What is it? Is it Lassie? Is she down by the well? What is it? And guess what happens? It turns out that Wizards removed the remainder of the mystery convention boxes to distribution. And eventually they found their way to me. And then eventually I sold them to my patrons to make, I don't know, $3 a box profit or something stupid. And I thought I sold them to patrons for like $119. Maybe it was $124. So I sold them to patrons. Well, most of the positions sold, and then it didn't sell out. Patrons weren't really super interested. The other half of the pallet here, I don't know if you guys can see it behind all my heavy bags of Weiss. All my leftover, I can't even reach that, it's too heavy. I'm not messing with that, it's going to fall and kill me. These are my leftover heavy bags of Mystery Convention. As of filming this video, these boxes are now pushing towards 200. I think TCG Player is about 183 plus tax, so that comes out to be about 196, maybe 190. So these boxes are now pushing back towards 200 a box. So if you're going to ask me a question, is this the time to buy the old mystery convention boxes or anything? Technically, the time to buy it was about 6 months to a year ago when the market was bottoming and nobody wanted anything to do with Magic because everybody said Magic was going to zero. And then, of course, Rudy had access to convention boxes, and I said, well, hey, I'm going to, offer them, and whatever doesn't sell, I get stuck with. And, at that price point, I made a video at that time. Actually, maybe I didn't make a video. I think I was just so tired of covering the mystery because everybody just was never good. It was never well received by the public. At that point in time, I ran the sale, and I remember the comments I put on the sale that Rudy's opinion was, I've never been a fan of this product, but now that it's actually a fair price, like $120, I actually think it's a fair price, and if it's something you enjoy, this would be your time to enter as a cost basis for either opening, selling singles, enjoying the product, or just keeping it sealed. So I am surprised, though, that the price on the open market hit a low of about $130 a box, and I'm surprised that it's recovered to almost $200 this quickly. It's less than a year that we've seen that kind of price swing. That's been probably the core shocking thing. So before we move to the new Mystery 2, let's finish a couple loose ends. Remember, folks, the reason there were so many mystery boxes and convention boxes is, remember, COVID and shutdown of events. Wizards had excess convention boxes, if you want to go with that narrative. But overall, this is very normal behavior. I don't think this is very shocking. So now that we get to, you have the backstory of Mystery 1, now that we talk about Mystery 2, it's going to be a successful set. I'm seeing all kinds of rumors about future sight cards, huge card pools, not future sight cards, future sight card frames with a lot of unique things, big card pool. And simply put, it'll be a fun product for a lot of people who want to play strip Magic on a Friday night with, of course, Rudy. As far as pricing goes, this is, again, going to be a very complicated thing because this is going to be a convention-only expensive item. It's going to be sold convention or festival in a box, Secret Lair item. And then in the future, we don't really know how much of the item is going to be left. We don't know if we repeat the same thing. So let me argue two different scenarios, and we're going to cut the video off, and I'm going to eat some waffle fries. Scenario number 1. We repeat history, and eventually the leftover 10, 20, 30, 40 pallets of convention move to distribution and find their ways to evil basement dwellers like me, which find their ways to patrons like you all, and you get cheap prices and boxes, and we all move on with our life. Friendly reminder, this video is not sponsored by anybody. It's just you all and viewers and patrons who support me for making it, and I thank you all out there. And if you want to buy cheap Magic boxes, that's pretty much who I am. You want the cheapest Magic play boxes, including Thunder Junction and Bloomborough for $1.16 shipped anywhere in the United States. We are Captain Taco Basement Dweller for the win. And yes, we still have draft boxes for $91, but be aware, we are phasing those out as we go into next year, as we move into a future with only play boxes. But we still have cheap stuff. Yes, Ixalan, Wildsville Drain, all these boxes that are like $50 to $100 more on the open market, we are still selling them for $91 shipped. No hidden fees. Don't give me your zip code and I check boop, 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 boop. No, that's the fucking price. I don't have time to check zip codes and the shipping labels. It's just, we do it by mass. So thanks again for the support. Before we get to the, don't forget, Commander Legends 2, Baldur's Gate Collector Loyalty Sale coming up. We're like, 2 weeks away? Yeah, long-term patron, short-term patron, your discount is going to be correlated to how long you've been a patron. So as little as $10, $20 off a box, all the way down to almost half price, literally a case at half a market price. Yeah, it can be pretty fucking cool. So, back to the video. I had a show for myself, folks. Come on. I'm only sponsored by me. I don't have outside sponsors. You all are my sponsor! I don't know why I do the Mars Attacks thing. That's a good movie. Has anyone ever played the Attack from Mars? The Mars Attack pinball machine? Google. Pinball, the Aliens Attack from Mars thing. It's a great pinball machine. You should play that. Okay, so Mystery 2. Mystery 2, scenario number 2, if they don't dump and overprint, is, well, Wizards learned their lesson. And as we've seen in 2024, they are not overprinting specialty products. So there's a very good chance that similar to Bloomborough collectors, Lost Caverns of Ixalan collectors, Assassin's Creed collectors, Wilds of Eldraine collectors, Ravnica Remastered collectors, Doctor Who collectors, Lord of the Ring collectors, and Holiday Special, the set we shall not name, and of course, Thunder Junction, and of course, Bloomborough, the brand new one. There is no evidence of any overprinting right now. So, being a new product that has just been at the printers, and the decisions were made within the last couple months to manufacture and actually print this item, my instinct is I don't think this is going to be an overprinted product, folks, because of the fact this is being managed by people in decision making of 2024. So if we have those two scenarios, the odds are Mystery 2 will not be overprinted, okay? Now, I don't have access to the product. I'm not selling the product. But if you can get the product at a good price, it does look like an attractive product. So I will give you my opinion on that. But there's always the risk on these type of things where we have a repeat of Mystery 1 convention. It just makes me very nervous because the market and anyone in the industry who's deep into it knows the history of these boxes and products are that Wizards does do X amount of print run, maybe 50,000 boxes as a small print run, and the odds are they're not going to sell 50,000 Festival in boxes, and they're not going to go through 50,000 boxes at conventions. So the odds are the other way to make money on this is they're going to sell the leftover Convention 2 boxes to distribution for maybe, $120 a box, and they sell them to stores for $130, $140, and, we sell them for the public for $150 to $190. That's a guess, I don't know. In other words, they kind of price it like a play box, because isn't it Mystery 2 Play? Isn't it actually a play box? Isn't it labeled like that, I think? So that's a theory, but again, premium specialty things may not be like that. Remastered products, master products, things like that tend to not be normal pricing, so I don't know. A Modern Horizons 3 play box is not priced normal, even though it says play in the name, right? So that is my theory. I hope that helps everybody out there. Overall, my conclusion, for those of you who don't want to stick around, I think it's going to be very successful. I'm concerned about the price point, and I'm concerned about long-term if you're looking to actually keep this sealed or flip singles, because we have no market depth or understanding of what this is going to be long-term. We have no idea how to value something like this. We can compare it to Convention 1 boxes, which, remember, if you want to compare Mystery 2 to Mystery 1, which is a little shaky there, remember, these boxes hit a high of $700 to $750, and then collapsed down to distribution at stores where our cost was like $115 or $120 or something, and I think I sold these to patrons for $120 to $125. So that was my guess. So be aware, if Festival in a Box or convention, these boxes are the new ones are 2, 3, 4, 500 again. That's very dangerous, and that's what makes me nervous. So I hope that helps. That's all I got, folks. What do we got coming up? Ooh, got some Weiss. Ooh, swimsuit summer? Hololive? I know. Arthurian Legends for sorcery. Dude, you guys are going to lose your damn face when you see this promo card. Holy hell, you're going to lose your mind. You better buckle up, buttercups. I better get wheelbarrows out front. You're going to be dragging on the ground. You guys are going to lose your mind. You're going to fall over, and I'm going to have to plant you all in the ground and dig holes and turn you all into a bunch of carrots. You have no idea what's coming. You have no idea. Same thing. We are a couple weeks from Tampa, Florida event, Flesh and Blood Rosetta launch. We are planning on making a presence with PCG, grading, and some special things, and I just don't want to tell you yet. And yes, Pokemon. I don't know if I made the video yet. Shrouded Fably Fates, ETBs, massive supply issue. Prices are all over the place, but the market hates it. I have no idea. Make your own decision. What a beautiful time to be alive. What a beautiful world. Yes, what was that? Oh, everything's bad and negative and it's coming to an end. You're not looking in the right place. What a beautiful world. Hope you all have a beautiful day. Oh, penis. Crap.